Okay. So first grade friends, remember when we use these tools, we say it, tap it, map it, zap it, write it. Your first word is shop. Say the word.
Shop.
Tap the word. Map it. Write it. Or zap it, I'm sorry. Shop. Thank you. I like hearing you say the word as you zap it. And write it. Remember, every sound gets a box. Every sound gets a box. Can we help our friend? What sound make, or what two letters make the sh sound?
S-H.
S-H. You answered your own question. I love that, Derek. Shop. Job. And take your finger and erase. Really hard. Really hard.
Oh, see.
That's okay. Kathy, I love that you got your space set up for your next word. You guys are getting so quick at this. Thank you.
Oh, no.
My next word is cat. Say it.
Hat.
I want to hear every single person say it.
Hat.
You have your tapping arm out ready to go. Here we go. Cat. Map it. I want to hear you. I need to see you do that again. I want to hear you do it. Good. Remember, you have to hold it closer and say cat. Good. Now just put your wand down, Miguel, and start writing. Now write it. Good job.
Wait, what was it? Cat?
Cat. You guys are so quick now. Write it down below again. Miguel, can you turn that C around for me, please?
Oh, we said do C's wrong.
Set your coins up again, please.
Okay.
But you can learn to do them right. Good. Write it below one more time. Oh, this one's easy. You may erase and set your board back up, ready for our next word.
Wait, does everybody have to
No, that one just erases easier than
Can we do a long one?
erase it.
Can we do a long one? Yeah.
We are going to do words that have 3 sounds. Remember, we're practicing our CVC words or our words with 3 sounds.
Okay. No, how about 151? Wait, we only have to,
Okay. Our next word. Go, Miguel. Our next word is mat. Say it.
Mat.
I want to hear everybody say it.
Mat.
Here we go. Mat. Everybody map it, and I want to hear you.
Mat.
Good job. You guys are getting so good at that. And write it.
Okay.
Mat. I'm going to start collecting your coins as you write your last word. Mat.
Hey. Hey, why do you get a black one and I get a dark blue?
Miguel, that's great. You wrote it twice, and I didn't even have to remind you. Would you please erase that?
And I have to do
Nope. We have more learning to do today.
a lot.
Good job, Kathy. You may erase, and then I will take your supplies. Thank you, dear. Oh, I didn't check yours. Can you write it again, please?
Okay.
Matt.
This is more easier. Look, it's easy.
Oh, that's not how we erase though, Miguel. You know we just take our little fingers and we erase.
Little fingers.
Yeah.
Big fingers.
Thank you. You're good to go.
Big fingers. We use a big finger.
Okay, Miguel, I will take yours now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was a long time.
Stop it. Good job. Okay,
What other things you could do?
we are going to move into our reading activity.
Oh yeah, we did.
So the first thing I have is our learning target. Arrows up.
Arrows up.
I can
I can
retell
retell
a story
a story
describing.
describing
Show me describe the characters,
the characters,
setting,
setting,
and events.
and events.
So I have two words that I underlined here. My first one is retell. When we retell a story, we are talking, sit up please, we are talking about the characters, the setting, and the events in the story. Remember, the characters are the people, the animals, or the creatures. And remember, the setting is the time and place the story occurs. So we are going to describe all of those things. When we describe, what are we doing? Who can tell me? Derek, when we describe, what are we doing? I should be on Derek. Derek, if you don't have all eyes, please ask for them.
Is that you copy?
When you describe, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's okay, friends. Remember, the sensory room is next door. I can help Derek. When you describe something, look at my hand. Miguel, when you describe something, what are you doing? You're talking. You're telling all about that thing. So we'll tell all about the characters, all about the setting, and all about the events in the story. Okay? There are a couple of words that you're going to need to know in today's story. The first word is leftovers. Everybody say leftovers.
Leftovers.
Does anybody know what leftovers are? Derek, you have an idea?
Yeah, it's when you have some stuff that's still there.
Some stuff that's still there. So leftovers, you're right, are items that are left over or not used up. So a lot of times when we, girls, I'll take your eyes, please. Thank you. A lot of times when we talk about leftovers, we talk about food. So tap your head if you've ever had dinner at home. And tap your head if there's ever been some food that's still there.
Oh, me.
Those are leftovers. The other word that you need to know is the word pest. A pest is a very annoying person or thing who won't stop bothering you. So sometimes my sister is a pest. She won't stop bothering me.
Right.
Sometimes you might think that mosquitoes are pests. They bite you when you're outside at night in the summer. Can anybody think of another example of a pest? Another example? Miguel, what's another example of a pest?
Raccoon.
Maybe a raccoon is a pest. They get into your trash at night and eat it. Can anybody else think of a pest? I want to hear from somebody I haven't heard from yet, friend. Kathy, what's another example of a pest? A bee might be a pest, especially if there's lots of bees and they're buzzing around you. They are pests. I did not see a hint. So first graders, when you get your book, Kathy and Stephanie will share. Stephanie and Derek will share. Miguel, you're going to have your own, and I'm going to have my own. You are going to turn to page 46. What page?
46.
I want to hear every single person at this table. What page?
46.
Thank you. To the story, Golly Helps. I have already done yours for you, you lucky duckies. Page 46. Miguel, find your page number and then I will answer your question. We are on page 46. Golly Helps.
There we go. That just took me 3 steps.
Kathy, what do you notice? Oh, please stay open to that page.
The hot one is sweeping the sticks and the leaves, and then Golly jumped in them, and then he has to sweep them on the bridge.
Oh my gosh, Kathy just noticed something. Everybody point to Hot Rod raking the leaves. So when you use this tool and you're on the grass, this is a rake. When you sweep, it's with a broom. So he is raking the leaves. Now point over here to this picture. Miguel, I would love it if you sat up, please. What is Golly doing, Stephanie? Jumping in the leaves. Do you think that bothers Hot Rod? Tap your shoulders if you think that bothers Hot Rod. Is he being a pest?
Yes.
Back to our word. Okay, books are in the middle so you both can see. We are starting on chapter 1. Another book that is broken into chapters or parts. Everyone touch chapter 1. So I know you're ready to read along with me.
Chapter 1.
Here we go. The Super Kids were camping at a lake. Let's set up camp first, said Lily. Then we will eat dinner. Your eyes are on the words, please. Golly wanted to help too. Girls, I love that you're reading along with me. Hot Rod was raking. When you're raking, you're using a rake like this. Golly jumped into the neat piles Hot Rod had made. Hot Rod groaned. I just raked those, he said. Go away, Golly. What is Lily trying to do here? Miguel, what is Lily trying to do here?
Setting up a tent.
She's trying to set up a tent. What did Golly do?
She just pulled the string.
The string. Do you think that bothered Lily?
Yes.
Is Golly being a pest?
Yes.
He is.
She's mad.
Lily was setting up the tent. Golly ran over to help. His feet got stuck in the ropes. Golly, said Lily, you aren't helping. Go away. She seemed grumpier than Hot Rod, so Golly left quickly. If Lily is grumpy, is she feeling happy?
No.
How is she feeling, Stephanie? Mad or upset. She's grumpy. She's not in a good mood because what? Why isn't she in a good mood? Derek, why isn't she in a good mood?
Because
What did Golly do?
pulled the rope and made the tent fall.
Right. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Golly tried to help Cass make dinner. Golly, you are the messiest dog, yelled Cass. Get lost. Cass seemed grumpier than Lily. So Golly left quickly. Why was Cass grumpy? Kathy, why was Cass grumpy?
Because she was setting the picnic, and then Golly just ran to help, but he didn't. He wasn't really helping because he stepped on the
What are those called?
cups.
On the cups. Turn the page. Oh gosh, Miguel, I love that face you just made. What happened? What happened? Can you tell me? What happened?
Fritz is mad.
Why is Fritz mad?
Because Golly just knocked over the thing.
He knocked over the fish. Derek, how do you think that Miguel could tell that Fritz was mad?
Because his eyes are almost closing, and his mouth is not.
His eyes are kind of closed or squinted. His mouth is kind of in a frown. It's not very happy, right? It's kind of turned down. Okay, let's keep reading. Fritz was fishing. Golly wanted to help, but he tripped over the basket of fish. Golly, you are a pest, said Fritz. Get out of here. Moving on to chapter 2. Oh, what do we notice about Golly, Stephanie? He's sad. Golly gave up and ran off. The super kids didn't want his help. It was the grumpiest he had ever seen them. Then Golly spotted a little boy waving his hands. Help! I dropped my truck, yelled the boy. Golly jumped in the lake. Splash! He got the truck and swam back to the boy. Thanks, dog, said the boy. Then he patted Golly. Everybody, pat your head like the boy patted Golly. And Golly wagged his tail. Show me wagged. Have any of you ever seen a dog wag their tail? What is the dog's tail doing? It is going...
Like sweeping a floor.
It's kind of like sweeping a floor. It's going back and forth, back and forth. If a dog is wagging their tail, are they happy or are they grumpy? Happy. Please sit up in your chair. The boy gave Golly the rest of his hot dog. Golly ate it fast. It was the yummiest snack. Golly began to feel happier. Books in the middle so we both can see. Then Golly spotted some kids in a tugging contest. He ran over and grabbed the rope with his teeth. He tugged and tugged. Tugged means to pull really hard.
Oh, and Lisa was saying
Golly liked helping the kids. The other team began slipping and sliding. After 2 big tugs, those kids fell down. Yay! We win! Yelled Golly's team. Thanks, dog. Good work, dog, said one girl. It was a lot easier to win with your help. The girl gave Golly some dinner. He ate it fast. It was the yummiest dinner. After dinner, the kids gave Golly many pats. Show me pats again. You can help us anytime, the kids said. Chapter 3, we're on to our last part.
no.
You like this story? I love that. Golly went back to the super kids. Golly, where are you? Asked Hot Rod. We felt bad that we yelled at you. Yes, said Cass. We saved some leftovers for you. Golly just stuck up his nose. Show me sticking up his nose. If he's sticking up his nose, is he happy to see the Super Kids?
I think so.
You think? When someone sticks up their nose to someone else, they're not very happy to see that person. They're kind of like, I'm going to ignore you. Okay? On the page. Fritz said, Golly, you need to help us finish these leftovers. If they have leftovers, what does that mean?
You eat it.
You eat it, but what do they have left over? They have
Cookies.
cookies. Maybe. They could be cookies or hamburgers.
Hamburger.
But Golly was getting sleepier and sleepier.
No.
He had finished his helping for the day.
There was
It was time to rest.
one hamburger, two hamburgers.
Close your books and place them at the top of your space.
Okay.
You might need them for our next activity. We're just going to leave it right here. We're going to leave it right here. Thank you. So, friends, why did Golly leave the Super Kids? Derek, why did Golly leave the Super Kids?
Because they all got mad at
They all got mad at him. And Kathy, why did they get mad at him? Miguel, I need your eyes, please.
because he was trying to help him, but he just ruined everything.
He was trying to help. I heard you guys say a lot as we were reading. Golly was trying to help, but what is it helpful? Was it helpful?
No.
No. He kept ruining everything. Did Golly mean to ruin it?
He was just trying to help.
He was just trying to help. So should the Super Kids have been so mad at him? No, because he had really good intentions. He had a good idea that he wanted to help. So friends, now we are going to sequence our story. Remember, sequence means to
Put them in order.
put things in order. We're going to do this so that we can do a retell. And this retell might have to happen tomorrow, okay? So, who can tell me what's happening in this first picture that you're going to sequence? Stephanie, what's happening in that first picture? What is Golly helping with? Do you know what this is called?
Dog.
Do you want to phone a friend? I think Derek knows. Please close your book. So Golly is helping with the tug of war. What is happening in this book? Or in this picture, not book. Kathy, I need your eyes. Miguel, what is happening in this picture? Who do you see?
I see everybody helping each other. I see everybody setting up like a picnic.
Everybody's setting up a picnic and doing their different jobs.
Yes.
Start thinking about where these pieces go in the story. What do we see here? Kathy, what's happening here?
When Golly was helping them with the tug of war, the girl gave her a little bit of a snack.
He got a little snack from one of the girls. All four legs of our chair stay on the floor. So were the Super Kids, or not the Super Kids, were the other kids saying thank you to Golly?
Yes.
Yeah, they were happy he had helped. Oh no, we have another part of the story. Stephanie, what's happening? Is Golly happy? Golly is sad. Think about during the story when Golly was sad. What did Golly do to exciting. Derek, what do we see here?
That when the little kid found the dog and he said, "Help! Can you get my truck?"
So Golly helped the little boy get the truck out of the. What is this? Where is Golly? He's in the water or in the lake. And we have our last picture here. What's happening in this picture, Kath?
Goldy's trying to help Lily, but he just ruined the tent.
Golly's trying to ask Lily, but he ruined the tent. So friends, your next job is to I'm going to give each of you a stack of your cards. You are going to sequence these cards in front of you, or you are going to put them in order. I would like you to try to do this from memory without looking at your book.
Okay.
Okay? If you think you need your book, let me know and we can open it back up. You're welcome. And then, friends, we'll do this activity, and then the gluing part will probably have to happen tomorrow, and then we will talk about what we saw. Okay, you may begin. Start sequencing your pictures in order. Yep, start with, thank you for that clarification question, Derek. You're going to start with what happened first, next, then, after that, finally. Think about what happened first, and you should have more cards. One more. There you go.
Why do I have?
What happened first?
Hey.
Worry about yours.
Mrs. Mycinko, I don't have the one that they just
You might have one that's stuck together. Oh, yep, you do. It's stuck together. Good noticing. Good job, Stephanie. Very good. Do you have your first? Very good. And you guys can do 2 rows if you need to. So what happened first? ¿Qué pasa primero? Sí. So let's bring this up here. Y después de esto.
Then
After this.
okay.
Very good. You guys are so amazing.
Now
Very good. You guys are so amazing.
Now I can line up.
Y después. We are going to line up in just a minute. You guys can put your cards back in a pile. About the truck. Some of you maybe figured out you can put them in order. You want to have it be a challenge again tomorrow?
Yeah.
I love it. And tomorrow we will sequence them again.
Yeah.
We will glue on our sheets.
Yeah.
And then we will talk to each other about what we remember from our story. Okay? Thank you, Miss Kathy. Make sure your chairs are pushed in so we can walk to lunch.
Is the video gonna end here?